Hello, biology students. This is Mrs. Bradbury, and today we're going to be talking about science, scientific understanding, facts, hypotheses, theories, and laws. Now, science is based on this whole idea that we need to understand how things work in the natural world. Scientific facts are actually observations about the world around us. Now, when we use those facts and we try to come up with explanations for how they happen, we are coming up with what's called hypotheses. This is something that we can test, and it gives us a proposed reason for why these observations take place. Now, we test hypotheses. After we test hypotheses many times and come up with very similar results, then we have a theory. Now, theories are very cool. These can be used to make predictions about how things work and how things will work in the future, as well as how things worked in the past. This tells us how things are, how they will be. Now, natural selection is considered a theory. It explains how evolution, that's a fact, occurs. Now, a law provides detailed descriptions of the theories and how they fit together. One of the important things to remember about this whole process, however, is that our scientific knowledge changes. As our scientific knowledge changes, some of our thoughts on how these laws work, as well as our understandings of our hypotheses and theories, can change. Now, it doesn't mean that what happened changed. It just means that we have better technology or better understanding now to be able to fill in the blanks that we did not have before. One law that we use related to DNA is Mendel's laws of inheritance. Mendel has two laws of inheritance, actually three included in this, including the law of segregation, the law of independent assortment, and the law of dominance. Many times you'll see laws like this, where multiple laws will come together to explain some larger part of science. So in this case, the laws of inheritance have those three separate parts to them. Now, as we find things out, it could be that we eventually find out that law of dominance no longer applies if we have new information about one species where dominant traits are no longer a factor. If that happens, then we can change some parts of the law. It's also important to point out that theory is thought of differently by people in your everyday world than what is thought of in the scientific community. So, theories such as evolution and climate change are things that are not as accepted by people in their everyday world because people don't understand that a theory in biology or in science is actually the result of many, many testings and many, many different explanations that have all gone together and found something similar. This is an important thing to consider as you look through scientific theories as well as scientific facts, hypotheses, and laws. Have a great day. Now, your assignment for today is to remember three things that you have questions about relating to this video. Now, you're going to have those three questions and use them in our driving question board that is posted on Google Drive under the Google Slides. So make sure that you add your questions before next class, and we'll be ready to discuss it then. Have a great day. Bye.